From inside the Danbury Ice Arena, it's a rematch of Saturday night. The Danbury Hattricks and the Watertown Wolves. From downtown Danbury, Connecticut, I'm Doug Latuca right here on the Hattricks Digital Network. We appreciate you all for joining us tonight, both Hattricks and Wolves fans, as these teams meeting less than a week apart, with the Wolves coming away with a 4-3 shootout win back on the 21st, another back-and-forth game, and it has been a dominant Watertown season series thus far. The Wolves a perfect 4-0 against the Hattricks, with 3 of their wins coming past regulation. Hattricks have really struggled. After 60 minutes of play, just 1 win through the first 6 games that have gone to overtime or a shootout, with their only shootout win over Binghamton on the road in early November. Hattricks trying to escape December. It has been a very tough month. Just 1 win through the first 5 games for Danbury in December, with these last 2 games coming this weekend. Tonight against Watertown, and then on Saturday, tomorrow, they welcome the Binghamton Black Bears. So you've got the number 2 team in the Empire and the number 1 team in the Empire division getting things going here in Danbury. Hattricks with losses in 3 of the last 4 games, as they have stumbled, trying to find consistency with their game. Right when it looks like things are taking a turn, they take a couple of steps back. Spoke with general manager Matt Voidy a little bit earlier. He says it's time to take the next step. Can this group build on what it has started thus far, which brings them a 7-7, 5-1 record, 28 points, tied for 3rd in the Empire, but slotted behind the Port Huron Prowlers in the Empire division, and very reachable in terms of getting Watertown, and it starts with securing 3 points in this game tonight, which has been, as we've mentioned, a struggle for the Hattricks this season. They have not done that yet this year. Hattricks have picked up 3 points through the first 4 games against Watertown, with the Wolves taking 9 of a possible 12 with those 4 victories. It was another 1-goal game on Friday between the Hattricks and the Wolves, and another night where Anton Borodkin was stellar. He's won all 3 starts against the Hattricks this year. He was 47 for 50 in the goal for the Wolves. On Saturday night, he's made 125 saves on 130 shots against Danbury this year. Had a .940 save percentage on Saturday in the 1-goal win. And he was the Rookie of the Month for October and November. He's been very solid for Watertown, 11-3-1. Goals against average just over 3, and a save percentage at .917. And he gets the start again for Watertown in this one. Starting lineups are being announced. It will be the Russians who get the nod for the Hattricks. Vadim Frolov on the left, Alexander Gamzatov, the former Watertown Wolf, on the right, and Gleb Bandurkin right up the middle. On defense, you've got the alternate captain and co-head coach, Kyle Gonzalez, and the much-awaited return of number 4, Jared Yao, Danbury's Defenseman of the Year, voted on by the fans. He picked up some full-time work at the start of this year. Wasn't able to commit. Some time freed up, and now he's on the back end for the Hattricks, playing with his longtime teammate, Kyle Gonzalez. In goal for Danbury, it is Frankie McClendon, just his third start of the season, and it's his second start against Watertown this year. It's his third game, third appearance against the Wolves this year. He came in relief on the 8th of November. Let's turn it over to the public address announcer, my good friend Dr. Dre.
Boys and girls, at this time, we ask that you stand if you're able. Please remove your caps and direct your attention to the flag as we honor those who protect our freedom. Singing the anthem tonight, please welcome Chloe Petzel.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Chloe Petzel with a beautiful rendition of the national anthem, and that means we are almost ready for hockey here on a Friday night in downtown Danbury, Connecticut. Hello again, everyone. Doug Latuca with you right here on the Hattricks Digital Network. We thank you so much for stopping by. Danbury's first game of 2 this weekend. They face the number 2 spot Watertown Wolves, and then they welcome first place Binghamton tomorrow. Hattricks have lost all 4 games against Watertown, the Wolves winning 3 of those past regulation. Danbury losers of 2 of the last 3. The Wolves snapped a 3-game losing streak with that win on Saturday against the Hattricks. The Wolves are in the white jerseys, blue bottoms, and the white socks, and they start Trevor Newman, Trevor Lord, who scored the only goal in the shootout on Saturday to secure the Watertown win, with Cordell Boyko, Ian Erdman, and Trevor Grasby. Anton Borodkin is once again in the net for the Wolves, his 5th start against the Hattricks. His 4th start against the Hattricks, his 5th appearance versus Danbury this year. He's 11-3-1 with a goals against of .302 and a save percentage at .917. The Hattricks, on the other hand, starting the Ruskies in the black jerseys, black bottoms, and the black socks with the white and orange striping. It's Vadim Frolov, Gleb Bandurkin, and Alexander Gamzatov, with Jared Yao making his season debut and Kyle Gonzalez on defense. Frankie McClendon gets the nod, his 3rd start of the year. He's 1-0-1, goals against under 3, and a save percentage at .918. This is 3rd appearance against Watertown, his 2nd start. The first one was pretty good back on November 1st. He did pick up the loss, 3-2 overtime defeat to Watertown, and he was 32 for 35 in that game. For Frankie, It's the first time he's played here at Danbury since last year when he was a member of the Elmira River Sharks. Center ice draw. Hattricks and Wolves. Danbury looking to get off the schneid. 0-4 against Watertown this year. The puck is dropped, and let's do it. Hattricks with a couple key scratches tonight. Once again, no Johnny Ruiz. He's missing his third consecutive game. Billy Berry was added to the 15-day IR earlier on today. And with Jared Yao being added, it works out with the contracts. Yao on a 4-game PTO, and number 54, Isaac Embry, the grinder enforcer type. Sure, we'll see him out tonight making his debut. Gamzatov, left wing, fades to the backhand, centers all the way through for Van Durken. To the right point, Jeremy Rotke has goals in back-to-back games. Creeps up the walls, centers into a skate. It spits out to the right circle, and it's whacked away into the near corner by Boyko. Watertown has made a bunch of changes over the last week or so. Justin Coachman is now the manager, the head coach, as Watertown ices the puck. Charlie Penge Jr. was relieved of his duties on the 19th, so not even 10 days ago. They traded away two of their very productive players in Kyle Heitzner and Chiwetin Blacksmith. So some new guys will have to step up for Watertown, who entering tonight's game holds a 6-point lead over the Hattricks. These teams face off 6 more times after tonight, twice here in Danbury and 4 times in Watertown. A free puck, and Borodkin covers a minute 20 into the opening period and no score. On Saturday, it was a back-and-forth game between these teams. Matthew Haley in his Watertown debut, number 67, he's playing tonight. He scored 2 goals at his debut. And Trevor Lord, one of the top point producers for Watertown, had the only goal in the shootout. At the right point, bouncing puck, Chase Dabari whacks it back in the hat-trick zone, and it's Chase Harwell up the far side for Rocky, who tips it along for Connor Woolley. Blind pass backwards was intercepted by Carter Thornton and cleared into the hat-trick zone. Zach Pamelayan, number 55 in black, kisses it off the glass, trickles out to center ice, and Lord speeds through center. He's outnumbered, but gains the line. Poke checked away by Pamelayan. Trickling puck. And the lead for Corey Anderson. Number 2 all-time in Hattricks history in goals. And he took a stick up high. And it sends the Hattricks to the game's first power play. Anderson just 5 points away from 100 in his career. Takes that blade in the face. Mateo de Blasio to the box. And Danbury's power play gets a crack at it. De Blasio takes a trip to the penalty box, presented by Dream Vacations. Ratcliffe on the far wall, down low. Harwell crashing to the net, slipped off his stick. Ratcliffe recollects far side, surveys. Harwell scored from right around the goal line on Friday in that 7-6 loss to Motor City. Here's Robinson, right circle, wrister save, rebound, another save by Borodkin as he got the glove on it, and the Wolves clear. A one-time setup and a great stop from Borodkin. Hattricks power play checking in 9th in the FPHL. Hattricks do have power play goals in 6 of the last 7 games where they have had a power play. They did not have one on Saturday in Watertown. Here's a shorthanded break. Thornton in on a breakaway. He shot it over the net. It springs off the backboards. Hattricks with the game's first 3 shots on net, but Carter Thornton with a dangerous opportunity. One-on-one with McClendon. Here's a pass in front over a sliding Wolf. And Vasiliev dishes down low. Harwell, Robinson, cross crease. Pamelayan scores! A power play goal for Zach Pamelayan. Not even 4 minutes in, and it's 1-0 Danbury. First goal of the year for ZP. Under the bar, and the 4th shot from Danbury beats Borodkin, and the Hattricks lead 1-0. So Danbury now with power play goals in 7 of the last 8 games where they have been awarded a power play. They continue to climb up the ranks. And Pamelayan with his first goal of the year. That second unit cashing in on the man advantage. No shots for Watertown. Here's Gamzatov. Shot was blocked in front. The former Wolf circulating in front of the net has 2 points through his first 4 games against Watertown this year, and Lord drew a penalty. He breaks in, worked on by LaBelle. They touch it up. And right when the Hattricks score a power play goal, Watertown gets its first opportunity of the contest. The goal, Pamelayan from Harwell and Robinson at 3:40 on the power play. Face off at the far circle. Watertown's power play this season, 2nd in the league, just under 23%. Hattricks have really struggled on the kill. They've allowed power play goals in 7 of the last 8 and in 10 of their previous 12. They force a turnover but can't clear. Kept in at the line by Grasby, but he gave it away to LaBelle, who scampers out of there. Robinson leads Harwell shorthanded, rolling puck, left side, Harwell shot, score! A shorthanded strike from Chase Harwell, his team-high 3rd shorty, and a 2-0 Danbury lead. He slipped it through Borodkin. A rolling puck through center, corralled, and pitchforked it through for a 2-0 Danbury advantage. Once again, Hattricks getting off to a good start. The crowd into it, but let's not forget, the Hattricks led Friday night 3-0 over the Rockers and lost the game 7-6. Plenty of time, about 5 minutes erased in this opening period. Goals from Pamelayan and Harwell. There's Lord with a one-timer. First shot from Watertown, kicked out by McClendon. The net comes off the pegs. And still 1:08 remaining on the Frolov penalty. He's in the box for slashing. So Pamelayan from Harwell and Robinson at 3:40 on the power play, followed by Harwell, shorthanded from Robinson and LaBelle at 4:47. The goals 1 minute and 7 seconds apart. Watertown still in the power play for 1 minute and 8 seconds when we come back right here on the Hattricks Digital Network.
Charter Oak Brewing Company is a Connecticut-based craft beers brewery featuring handcrafted and innovative beers such as pale ales, lagers, India pale ales, brown ales, sours, and several seasoned, more robust beers. Pick one up at the Rabbit Hole here at the Danbury Ice Arena. Live pain-free with Danbury Chiropractic and Wellness. From adjustments to holistic treatments, we're here to help you feel your best. Book your appointment today. Wellness is just a call away. Raise a glass to locally crafted spirits at Litchfield Distillery. Handcrafted small batch whiskey, gin, and more. Visit our distillery today and taste the difference. Litchfield Distillery, batch by batch. Keep your business safe with R&R Protective Services. Expert security solutions tailored to your needs. Call us today for reliable protection you can trust. R&R Protective Services, your safety, our priority. Nothing beats an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Refresh your day with the classic taste everyone loves. Coca-Cola Northeast, bringing smiles and refreshment to your community. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena.
2 goals in the opening 5 minutes for the Hattricks. Pamelayan on the power play at 3:40. Then Harwell a minute 7 seconds after shorthanded and a 2-0 Hattricks lead. But the Wolves on the power play for the next minute. Lord shot blocked, knocked down in the slot, and Charlie Bedard wrists it all the way down. Medchin Borodkin, through his first 3 starts against the Hattricks, allowed just 5 goals on 140 shots. Well, Danbury with 6 shots through the first 5.5 minutes and already 2 goals on the rookie netminder, who was the October and November Rookie of the Month. There's a shot, they score! Quick passing from Watertown, a power play goal, and once again, it is Trevor Newman. He's scored Saturday. He's got his 8th goal of the year, 16th point, and the Wolves cut right into Danbury's lead. It's 2-1, and all 3 goals have been scored on the special teams. Newman now with 4 goals and 2 assists. In this his 5th game against the Hattricks this year. The former Elmira River Shark has brought the Wolves within 1. So a power play goal for each side as the long-range wrister is snagged by Borodkin. And Danbury's penalty kill problems continue. Power play goals surrendered now in 8 of the last 9 games and in back-to-back games, as Watertown scored on its only opportunity Saturday in that 4-3 shootout finish. Trevor Lord with the winner and the only goal in that shootout. Through center ice, it's Erdman. Cross corner dump, Bedard sprints after it, angles off the boards all the way through center, and Thornton chugs the legs after it. Only 6.5 minutes into the first period, shots are 7-2 Hattricks. It is 2-1, with Danbury scoring the first 2 goals, and then the Wolves with a power play goal from Newman. Grasby and Lord with the helpers. A minute and 6 seconds after Danbury made it 2-0. 2 penalties in the game and 2 power play goals. 1 shorty as well. LaBelle's point shot was redirected and fought off by Borodkin. Ratcliffe down low. Anderson's shot was shoveled on and kept out of the goal. Thornton dangles through center. Thornton, centering pass was knocked away by Rotke, looking for Eric Kaufman. Here's Lord in the slot save. Rebound kicked at. LaBelle comes away with it, and he clears the zone. Number 97, Eric Kaufman, had a cup of coffee with the Hattricks last year. Recently signed with Watertown, as they have continued to shuffle things around roster-wise with the new head coach. Still in second place in the Empire. Here's Thornton breaking in. He was hauled down. It's a delayed penalty. Hattricks touch. And Watertown 1 for 1 on the power play gets its second chance.
Fans, purchase your chocolates. We've added a lot of new prizes. We've got an Xbox, a TV, authentic player jersey, plus the $200 cash.
So for a team
All in Chuck-a-Puck. We got some sellers more around tonight.
that has surrendered
Chuck-a-Puck today.
power play goals at a high rate, not smart to give Watertown's power play another opportunity Mentioned the Wolves, second best percentage in the league coming into tonight. Just a note on the shorthanded goal for Harwell. Danbury now tying Binghamton for the most in the league with 6, and Harwell has 3. Centering pass all the way through. One-timer, blocker save. Hattricks with Van Durken, Frolov, Gonzalez, and Yao on, and a block shot from Yao. Exactly what he brings to the table. A steady D-man, blocks a lot of shots. Trevor Lord for the Wolves. Looking, shoots, save, rebound. Scooped up net side, Tomasi. Shielding the stick check of Gonzalez. Lord slips it to the left point. It's angled back in for Lord. Drops off for Grasby. Walks, shoots, blocked. The follow-up cleared by Van Durken. 50 seconds on the Wolves' power play. They gain the line, Lord. To the far side, Newman, back for Lord. One-timer, didn't get all of it. A battle forward in the corner. Schmidt and Bedard. It's swept along. Yao, one-hander, onto the stick of Frolov, and there they go. Harwell to his left. Frolov cuts middle. Frolov shoots, blocked. And Watertown the other way with 20 ticks on the power play. Skipping pass over the blade of Kaufman, and LaBelle fires it down. As we approach the midway point, opening period, and it's 2-1, Hattricks. Rotke free from the box, so Watertown 1 for 2 in the game. He steals the puck at center. Rotke's in, shoots, blocker save, Borodkin. Looking for his 3rd goal in as many games. His first pro goal scooped up last Friday here in Danbury. And then he got on the board in Watertown on Saturday. Harwell picks the puck off, twirling in the far corner. Look, centers on goal save, rebound, poked at. It is under Borodkin. How did he keep that out of the net? It's in his glove. Robinson and Harwell prying at it in the crease, and Borodkin, who catches with the right hand, keeps this a 1-goal game.
Fans, tonight it's the Southern Connecticut Hockey League night here. Anyone here from the...
It's Coaches Appreciation Night here in Danbury. Also, the Adult Hockey League night. So a lot of groups being hosted here in Danbury, and a pretty packed crowd for a Friday night showdown with Watertown. Ratcliffe dances to the net, backhander kicked out. Yao pinching from the left point, pressed on by Tomasi. They battle for it. Ratcliffe goes down. It's still in some skates. Tomasi whacking at it. And out to center ice. Thornton. A one-timer into the breadbasket of McClendon, and he holds on. That was Erdman fresh off the bench. With 9:25 to go, first period, the Hattricks lead the Wolves 2-1. We'll step aside on the Hattricks Digital Network.
Need tickets for your next event? Tixter makes it simple to buy, sell, and manage tickets. Get your Hattricks tickets today at Tixter.com, because every event starts with the right ticket. Need tools for your next project? Decker Tool Rental HO Pen has everything you need for DIY or professional jobs. Quality tools, expert advice. Rent with confidence at Decker Tool Rental. Cool off with a treat from Twister's Ice Cream Cafe. Delicious ice cream in every flavor imaginable. Stop by Twister's today and treat yourself to something sweet. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Craving wings and good times? Head to TK's American Cafe. With the best wings in town and a fun atmosphere, it's the perfect place to hang out. Visit TK's American Cafe and try the Hattricks wings today.
We welcome you back inside the Danbury Ice Arena. Our Chick-fil-A cow race is going on. For anyone wondering at home, more won. There's eat, more, and chicken. They all had a race. Moore is the winner.
The rest of them not so
And all the
sure.
fans here walk away with either a free beverage, shake, or sandwich. It just depends what your luck is like in the coupon book handed out at the end of the game. About 9 minutes remaining in the opening period. Shots are 14-8 Hattricks. They lead the game 2-1 on a power play and shorthanded goal from Pamelayan and Harwell, respectively. Watertown has cut the deficit in half with a power play goal of their own from Newman. Pamelayan spinning in his zone. The lead for Gamzatov picked off at center. And the lead pass was fanned down by Boyko. Van Derken drops for Gamzatov. The return was clogged up by Lord. It does find Van Derken. Slid for Gamzatov. Elevated for Pamelayan. Slap shot all the way through. Springs off the end boards. And Grasby, the outlet. There's Lord on a breakaway. Stopped by McClendon. Pamelayan speeds in the other way. Cutting to the slot. Lost an edge. And Grasby backtracks out to center. Leads Lord. 3-on-2 for Watertown. Lord. Poke checked off the puck by Frolov, and Gamzatov gets the red line, dumps it in. And the Hattricks get a change. Ian McDonald reversing for Justin Schmidt. Harwell, who has one of the two Hattricks goals. Back for the deep air of LaBelle and Rotke. And the first time we've seen number 54, Isaac Embry, making his professional debut. Had been out of organized hockey since the 18-19 season, but gets his first crack here. And he storms up the left wing. Embry shoots, glove save Borodkin, and he covers with 7.5. The reading on the clock, first period. Embry, one of the nicest guys off the ice. He's been heavily involved in the community with all the events throughout the weeks. Had some paperwork issues to start the season. Getting his footing back. He is super pumped to be in the lineup. Wearing 54 in black. Point shot goes wide. He's out there with Harwell and Woolley. Embry in front, stick save Borodkin, and the rebound squirts out for Tomasi. And Thornton gains the line. Rister is held onto by McClendon, and after the whistle, some pushing and shoving involving Bryce Derscherl and Isaac Embry. Embry good friends with former hat-trick Daniel Amesbury, aka Diamond Hands. One of the most popular players in Hattricks history.
Fans, a special welcome, making his professional debut for the Danbury Hattricks tonight. Number
Here goes Embry, shoving Tomasi as they both go to the bench. It was funny, Embry told me that him and Jared Yao, who are both making their season debuts tonight, were playing in a beer league together in Canada. So they knew each other, and then Embry ended up playing with Yao's dad. So full circle, they both suiting up in the black and orange for the first time this year. And we're on the ice together there as Newman shot. Fought off by McClendon. Puck is free in the corner. Thornton to the back. A wrist shot, score! First goal of the season for Bryce Derscherl. And it ties the game. Watertown with back-to-back goals. And once again, the same formula for Danbury. Hot out of the gate, early goals. And then the other team comes storming back. The face-off at center ice with a brand new hockey game, 2-2, with just under 7 minutes to go in the first period. They'll redrop. Couple interesting stats. Hattricks are 1-5-3 on Friday nights, and they have yet to win a game on home ice on a Friday. They're 0-4-1. They've struggled in December, just one win through the first 5 games, but when they score first, 6-2-2. So something will have to give tonight, as Danbury had the first 2 goals, and Watertown has stormed back with Newman and Derscherl with goals at 5:53 and 13:07. Tomasi and Thornton with the helpers, and a 2-2 game. Frolov below the goal line. Sauces for Gamzatov. To the back, looking for Bedard. It's stolen away by Danbury. He left the puck behind. Pamelayan picked his pocket. Angles up the boards for Gamzatov. The lead, Frolov. And he'll slow it up and then locate Van Durken. Centering try for Gamzatov, detected by Grasby. Puck trickles out to center, and Pamelayan lofts it back in. Both teams making changes. Hattricks with a fresh 5 players on the ice. LaBelle gets to it first, elevated for Rotke, who gives it right back for LaBelle. Up the right wing, Robinson, clogged up in his skates. Schmidt to Thornton, outnumbered, turns back in the slot. Robinson chugs the legs, uses the boards, hoping for Woolley, swept away at the last second, and Rotke cleans it up at center ice. Knocked off his stick. Erdman uses the glass, and LaBelle reorganizes with exactly 5 to play in the first period. Woolley zigzagging, looking, shoots just wide of the right post. It rims around, and the Wolves clear. Lord touching on for Kaufman. Rister bobbled, available, and taken away by LaBelle. His clearing attempt kept in by Boyko. Harwell gets it back, fires it across for Woolley. Looking for the return of Harwell off the skate of McDonald. Number 17 in white. Left point, Yao all the way across. Gonzalez stepping in, drops for Ratcliffe. Walks the wall, turns back. Gonzalez feathers it in deep for Harwell. Pressed along the glass by Kaufman. Puck spits out Ratcliffe. Looking for Yao. It was deflected. Back in front from Yao. Wolves pick it off. And it's Lord sprinting up right wing. He'll turn in the corner. Dangles through Gonzalez. Lord to the point. Wrist shot deflected wide. Ratcliffe chops it and could not clear. Grasby got there. Second effort from Gonzalez. The outlet is behind Vasiliev. Vasiliev with points in 3 consecutive games, all assists, 5 during that span, on a line with Corey Anderson and Jacob Ratcliffe. His time continues to tick in the first, 3.5 remaining in a 2-2 hockey game. Soft outlet, Erdman near side, Thornton, pass in front, they score! 3 straight goals for the Wolves. Grasby gives Watertown the lead. And the momentum stays with Watertown. It feels like deja vu with this Hattricks team. That pregame speech works, pumped up for the first 5-10 minutes. And now 3 unanswered goals from the Wolves. And a 1-goal lead. Tomasi's wrister. Left pad save from McClendon. Centering try. Newman spinned around. Here's Danbury, back for Newman, he airmailed it. Had an open net with McClendon sliding around. So McClendon has surrendered 3 goals on 15 shots, making 16 as that was steered aside. As Danbury spins out of trouble, darts to the net, dangling, Poke checked away Van Durkin. Cross ice, Frolov. Dances through. Picks up the puck. Frolov shoots, save, rebound was smothered by Borodkin. And we've hit the final media timeout of the first period. 3 straight goals from Watertown. Newman, Dershel, and then Grasby. And a 1-goal Watertown lead as we'll step aside on the Hattricks Digital Network.
Your car deserves the best. Crossroads Car Wash keeps your vehicle looking fresh and clean, fast, affordable, and eco-friendly. Stop by today. Crossroads Car Wash, where a clean car is a happy car. Transform your yard with Yard Goats Landscaping. From lawn care to custom designs, we bring your outdoor vision to life. Call Yard Goats today and make your yard the envy of the neighborhood. Looking for a brighter smile? Stony Hill Dental Care offers expert dental services for the whole family. Schedule your appointment today. Stony Hill Dental Care, where your smile comes first. Get the best cuts of meat with Omaha Beef Company. Fresh, premium beef delivered right to your door. Taste the difference with Omaha Beef, where quality is always on the menu. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Need reliable stormwater solutions? Coltech Inc. provides innovative water management systems for residential and commercial properties. Coltech, solutions you can count on, quality you can trust.
Well, somewhat of a first period collapse for the Hattricks, who led 2-0. Less than 5 minutes into play. Power play goal from Pamelaine, Shorty from Harwell, and 3 unanswered goals from the Wolves, and they lead the game 3-2. Important to remember that McClendon has not started since November 29th in Port Huron. He was 33 for 37 in that game. Hattricks ended up winning it by 1. 5-4 the final score. And they swept that weekend set in Michigan. This is just the 3rd start for Frankie this season. His 2nd against the Wolves, as a shot ricochets off his blocker and into the netting for a whistle.
Dental Smile Cam. Aspen Dental. Over on 76 Newtown Road by Texas Roadhouse.
Danbury has Ratcliffe, Vasiliev, and Anderson on with Pamelaine and Bedard.
All goal leaguers, please report to the penalty box with your stick. It's time to win $1,000.
It's been tricky for both of these teams to establish much of a rhythm with the penalties early in the game. 1 for each side. You had the 2 power play goals and a shorthanded goal. Here's Vasiliev, wrister into the glove of Borodkin. And again, no rebound from the rookie netminder. So you haven't seen much of a Corey Anderson or a Alexander Vasiliev, just because of the way things have shaken out. They're on the ice now. Pamelaine at the point. Wrist shot deflected, rebound swept at. And the Wolves possess. It's Schmidt. Cross corner dump to the far side. Pamelaine retrieves with Dabari on his hip. Backhand sauce, Ratcliffe collects, throws cross ice. It was picked off by McDonald. And then Newman tips it in. Wolves make changes with under a minute to go in the opening period. Pamelaine on goal, sticked away Borodkin. Van Durkin will chip it in deep. Lord, pressed on by Pamelaine. It works free for Van Durkin. Off the boards, Vasiliev for Van Durkin. Shot save, ramped off the stick of Borodkin, and then he covers it and tumbles over. Well, the Wolves missing 44 points with the absence of Heitzner and Blacksmith, both traded earlier this week. So other players forced to step up. Of course, Trevor Lord is the big one, as another juggling save from Borodkin. Tonight it's been Newman who again has scored against the Hattricks. Lord comes away with the puck. One hands it ahead. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Thornton, right side for Lord. One-timer. Off the post, the rebound knocked away by Gamzatov. The shot was partially fanned on by Lord as his stick snapped in half. Frankie didn't see it. It went off the post, stayed out of the net. Hattricks iced the puck. So with 6.4 to go, the face-off comes back in the Hattrick zone. There have been 42 shots in this first period, 25 for the Hattricks, 17 for the Wolves, and 5 goals. Watertown wins the draw. Point shot blocked. Frolov skates out of trouble. And that's it for the opening 20 minutes of play. Boyko and Frolov meeting at center ice. And a frustrating first for Danbury.
For the Watertown Wolves. Fans, check out the Hattricks Lounge before, during,
Microcosm of the year for Danbury.
for drink specials.
Stretches of good, stretches of bad, up and down.
In the upstairs concourse.
They score the first 2 goals
And also don't forget the Hattricks
within the first 5 minutes of the period, a minute and 7 seconds apart from each other. One on the power play, Pamelaine from Harwell and Robinson, and then Harwell with a shorthanded goal from Robinson and LaBelle. So a 2-point night from Harwell, a 2-point night from Robinson throughout the first 20 minutes. But then the storm from Watertown. Power play goal of their own from Newman, Grasby, and Lord with the helpers. Then Derscherl with his first as a Wolf. From Tomasi and Thornton at 13:07, and Grasby from Dabari and Thornton at 16:38 gives the Wolves their first lead of the game. So Grasby with a 2-point first period. Thornton with 2 assists as well. And a 3-2 Watertown lead. 3 penalties taken in the period. You had Erdman high sticking at 2:13, set Danbury up on its power play goal in the first. Then Frolov with a slash at 4:27. Watertown scored on that opportunity, and Rotke with a trip at 7:25. Watertown did not score.
And they want to join the hockey league. Where can they go and how can they sign up? Is there a website or they can see you here? Southern CT Hockey League.
The Southern Adult Hockey League night here in Danbury. SouthernCTHockeyLeague.com if you're interested in lacing up the skates. And now we're going to have shots from the blue line into the far goal for an opportunity to take $1,000 off of the team dues for the upcoming season. There's a goalie with the first shot. He's wide left. Here's Calvin Savoya, who is our director up here in the broadcast booth. We got Leo taking over for him. And here's Calvin's shot. He's got Mustard on it, wide right. All right, Calvin, enough. Get back up here. Leo's doing a good job, but we can't lose Calvin for the rest of the game. So 3 shots and 3 misses. Now, these are adult players from all over Connecticut. Any league that is, well, any team that is under the Southern Connecticut Hockey League umbrella was invited to the game tonight. Free ticket and a chance to take $1,000 off of the team dues. And you'll see some repeats on some of these guys trying to shoot. We have yet to find one. Yet to have a goal. They're making this easy. Now, this is not an easy shot. You're at the center point on the far blue line. got to get through a lot of shooters here. Taking his time. Now, velocity is not the issue here. It's accuracy. It's been a major problem. It hasn't been an issue for Watertown or Danbury. We had 5 combined goals in the first period. And there's the first goal of the competition. 5 combined goals, 42 combined shots, 25 for Danbury, 17 for Watertown, and a 3-2 Wolves lead. Hattricks have dropped 2 games in a row, 3 of the last 4, and 4 of the last 6. Before that, they were hot. Wins in 3 of the previous 4. But that was a bit of a collapse for Danbury in the back half of that opening period. Plenty of time to correct it. Still 40 minutes of regulation. But the way this season series has gone, 3 of the 4 Watertown wins have come past the 60 minutes. So we got 2 winners so far, and I'm sure the competition will get harder after round 1. Now, these guys might have the strategy down. The early shooters did not leave the ground with the shots. They had good velocity, but the accuracy was a problem. Now, back-to-back shooters have left the ground and have found the back of the net. There it is again, and this one about a foot wide to the right. Well, while we have an opportunity to do so, while we get through a bunch of these shooters, let's hear from our friends at Shrink Wrappers of Connecticut. Protect your investments with Shrink Wrappers of Connecticut. Whether it's outdoor furniture, boats, or your outdoor kitchen, we've got you covered, literally. At Shrink Wrappers of Connecticut, we specialize in expert shrink wrapping to safeguard your valuable items from harsh weather, dirt, and damage. We wrap anything. No job is too big or too small. We're your trusted local choice for professional shrink wrapping services. Call us today at 203-791-9317 and let us help you protect what matters most. Shrink Wrappers of Connecticut. We wrap it, you relax. Continuing on with the Southern Connecticut Hockey League. First intermission shot for $1,000 off team dues in the upcoming season. So far, 5 have scored, and you can make it 6. Slow and steady wins the race. Looks like back-to-back. There's a skipper, a 2-hopper. So 9, rather 8, as the goalie who started things off walks away. 8 are through to the second round. Some patiently waiting their turn. Got it. That one's wide left. It's another amazing opportunity here with the Hattricks tonight. Coaches Appreciation Night. You've got your Adult Hockey League night. And a bunch of promotions coming up in a very, very busy January here in Danbury. 4 home games for the Hattricks and a game rescheduled to Danbury early in the month.
That's it. There's no going back. We're not going to keep the 1,000.
Lots of information available at danburyhattricks.com on what is coming up promotion-wise with the Hattricks. Well, Danbury with 25 shots in that first period. 32 is the number to hit, because when Danbury gets 32 shots, all fans in attendance win a free small cup of ice cream at Twister's Ice Cream Cafe in New Fairfield. 32 significant for Twister's 32 ice cream flavors. Some of the best ice cream I've ever had over with my friend Miguel. Check them out. And all these coupons are handed out at the end of every game that you attend here in Danbury. It comes with the purchase of your ticket. Just have to stay until the end of the game. You'll see these coupon books being handed out. And over $50 in value to some of your favorite spots in the Danbury area. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Crossroads Car Wash, Crumble, Golf Ranch, Brown's Donut House. Got a couple breweries. Housatonic River Brewing Company, Beach Wave of Bethel, a team favorite, TK's American Cafe, a staple. So many options, so many discounts, all available here in Danbury. So the competition dwindling down, and that is a goal from the opposite goal line.
This guy's pretty good.
That one skips and they score. All right, we're going back and forth.
That was pretty good. How about here for these guys? We're going to give them each 500.
Back and forth we go.
That is the Southern Connecticut Hockey League night. Wow, that was awesome. What a display of shooting.
Now, I'm confused. Looks like they both made it in.
Catch Hattricks away games at Vans, Bar Style Pizza for Bar Style Pizza, Brews, Arcade.
You know what? Let's give them both 1,000 off. Now, I don't make the rules, so I'm not going to say that's exactly what will happen, but looks like we are short on time and we'll head to the intermission with 2 winners from the Adult Hockey League. 3/4 shot and then full ice shot as both go off the post, and they'll have 2 winners. But at the end of one period of play, the Wolves, with 3 unanswered goals, have a 3-2 lead over the Hattricks, looking to go a perfect 5-0 against Danbury for the first 5 games of the season series. We'll come right back when the ice is fresh. Skaters come out of the locker room. We'll get you set for period number 2. 3-2 Watertown right here on the Hattricks Digital Network. We welcome you back inside the Danbury Ice Arena. Hattricks and Wolves in a one-goal game, with the Wolves scoring 3 consecutive goals after Danbury scored the game's opening 2 in between periods. Our reporter Lexi Berkey spoke with Jared Yao, who's making his debut tonight.
Fans, I'm here with number 4, Jared Yao. Jared, this is your 90th FPHL game, and they have all been played in Danbury. What does it feel like to be back in front of these fans and in this barn?
It's great. We got the best fans in the world, best fans in the league for sure. It's just an honor to play in front of them.
So, like I said, your 90th FPHL game and in Danbury. What do you think you bring to this team?
I bring hard work, I bring grit, and I bring some character and energy. Energy's the big one.
What do you guys have to do in this next period to get on that board again?
Get pucks deep, bang some bodies, get shots on net. It's simple hockey. Simple hockey wins.
All right, thank you.
Thank you to both Lexi and Jared for taking the time in between periods. Yao, who was a regular last year for the Hattricks, is back for Danbury, making his season debut on defense. Danbury's Defenseman of the Year last year, voted on by the fans. And this is 3rd season with the Hattricks, a Commissioner's Cup champion with the team in 2022-23. A big shot blocker and an important defenseman for a Danbury team that has allowed 74 goals against. That's the 5th most in the league. Danbury has dealt with the loss of Xavier Abdella on defense. It's been some mixing and matching. And tonight, Yao is in. So an offensive first period, 5 combined goals, 42 combined shots. Danbury with 2 goals in the opening 5 minutes. Pamelayan on the power play, Harwell short-handed, made it 2-0, but then Newman, Derscherl, and Grasby at 5:53, 13:07, and 16:38 have Watertown in the lead. A long intermission, 20 minutes on the clock, and period 2 is underway here in Danbury. 5th meeting of the year between the two teams, and the Wolves have won the first 4. 9 seconds into the period, Watertown ices it. There are 6 more games between the two teams, 2 here in Danbury and 4 on the road in Watertown. The series will resume in the end of January with a home-and-home starting in Watertown on the 24th and back here in Danbury on the 25th. Lord curls inside the line, sent Gamzatov flying. A turnover, though. Gamzatov to the net. Puck sprung off his stick, and Grasby regroups, elevates through center, and gave it away. Grasby with 1 of the Watertown goals. The go-ahead goal Frolov up the near side. Gamzatov touching for Van Durken. He'll turn back, gives for Frolov, head high, and it rims around the kick plate, far side Lord. Sprinting, dishing, and Grasby fumbled it off his stick. LaBelle in the far corner. A minute into the second period. In a one-goal game. A giveaway at center, Danbury had to wait for his teammates to touch up. And the outlet through center picked off. Robinson on right wing, takes it wide, behind the back pass, was swept away. Harwell spinning below the goal line. To the back, Rotke settles, shoots, deflected wide. It skips past Borodkin. Robinson centering, Woolley shot denied, and the net kicked off. Woolley all alone in the low slot, and Borodkin keeps the puck out of the net, making his 25th save to stop Woolley, who has 10 points in his last 8 games coming in, 6 goals during that span, and comes in second on the team in points, tied with Ratcliffe with 19. Vasiliev off the draw, all the way through. Rotke, skate to stick, shot blocked. Anderson on the backhand for Ratcliffe. Vasiliev's shot over his stick. He swept at it on the backhand. It hopped his blade. And Borodkin got a stick on it. It's touched ahead for Anderson. A collision below the goal line. Anderson goes down. So does Derscherl. Vasiliev appears. Leaves it for Ratcliffe. High slot poked off his stick. And the outlet through center. LaBelle steals it into the O-zone. LaBelle pass for Anderson off a skate and out of play. So the face-off to the far circle. It's Lord and Gamzatov. Watertown wins. Angled up the board, Schmidt. Blind pass connects with Kaufman. And up the right wing, it's Boyko to the net. Slid through the slot. It's available behind the goal. Kaufman and Pamelaine collide. And Frolov up the near side. Gives for Van Durken. Weaving through. Hands off Frolov. Centering pass knocked away. Another try. And the Wolves go the other way with Lord on left wing. Steps inside the line. Wrist shot blocked. Rebound. Flutters wide. Schmidt in the corner. Pamelaine comes out of the pile with it. Wobbling puck into the zone. Pamelaine chips, chases, goes around the net. Looks, pass for Frolov was behind him. Goes out of the zone. 3.5 gone by, second period. And the Wolves with a 3-2 lead. All 5 goals scored in the first period. And the Hattricks approaching 30 shots. Gonzalez hauled down at the blue line. It's a delayed penalty, so McClendon sprints to the bench. Extra skater on for the Hattricks. As Danbury nearly went on a 2-on-1 break before the trip. Harwell, right wing centers all the way through. Borodkin ran into. The net comes off as Yao went sliding into the crease. Puck is touched up, and Danbury's power play gets its second crack tonight. They are 1 for 1. So 3 minutes and 56 seconds into period 2. And Danbury, who once led this game 2-0, can even the score. They send out Harwell, Vasiliev, Robinson, Ratcliffe, and LaBelle. Third consecutive game without the captain, Johnny Ruiz, dealing with a lower body injury. Ratcliffe storms in all the way through Vasiliev, ramped off of his stick and stolen away by Erdman. He'll flutter it down. Robinson over skates, left the puck for Thornton, who swings at it. Ratcliffe picks his pocket. Danbury leads the break. Harwell establishes the zone with 30 ticks gone on the power play. Ratcliffe all the way through. Robinson scores! A power play snipe from Noah Robinson. And this game is knotted at 3. A right circle wrister from Robinson. His first power play goal of the year. His 5th goal overall in this just his 10th game with the Hattricks. Since being acquired from Monroe, we have seen that quick release, the pinpoint accuracy, and Borodkin beat 3-3 game. So with Matteo de Blasio in the box for tripping, the Hattricks take advantage and tie the game up at 3. Starts of periods have been pretty good for the Hattricks tonight. And going back to Friday on home ice, Van Durken cuts in, still possesses, all the way around, in front and through everyone to the near corner. Embry lays a hit on Erdman. He possesses the puck, filters Van Durken in front, the shot stopped by Borodkin with Frolov in front. A-plus chance, and Borodkin keeps it out. So Robinson with the power play goal. Danbury's second of the night from Ratcliffe and Harwell at 5 at 3:59. This game is tied up, and Borodkin kept it that way, robbing Frolov. Time for a break here on the Hattricks Digital Network.
Need custom signs or graphics? Vision Designs brings your vision to life with quality printing and design services. Call Vision Designs today for all your custom printing needs. Need a plumber you can trust? Hope Plumbing offers fast, reliable service for all your plumbing needs. From repairs to installations, we've got you covered. Hope Plumbing, where your home is our priority. Hungry for a steak? Come to Texas Roadhouse for hand-cut steaks, fall-off-the-bone ribs, and more. Visit Texas Roadhouse today, where great food and great times come together. Drive in style with Todd Maserati, offering the latest Maserati models and top quality service. Visit Todd Maserati today for the luxury car experience you've been waiting for. Raise a glass at Reverie Brewing Company, locally brewed craft beer in a variety of styles. Visit our tap room today and sip on something special. Reverie Brewing, where beer meets imagination. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena.
We welcome you back inside the Danbury Ice Arena. Hattricks 3, Wolves 3. Robinson with the equalizer about 4 minutes in to this period, his 5th of the year, and his first power play goal as a hat trick. So Danbury's 3 goals, 2 on the power play, 1 shorthanded. 6 combined goals, about 25 minutes into regulation. And regulation has not really been enough for these 2 teams for the first 4, 3 of which have ended in overtime or a shootout. A giveaway at the line. Newman's wrister flutters wide. Scooped up off the end boards by Gonzalez. Floated ahead for Yao, who one-hands it for Robinson. The lead Woolley through the legs, dangling at the line. He is offside, a late whistle. Did look like he dragged himself off. So the face-off at the far dot outside the Danbury zone. It's Thornton and Anderson for the face-off. Thornton comes away with it for Watertown. Erdman was denied And then he flung the puck into the Hattricks bench.
Fans this season, the nastiest, most passionate, craziest hockey fans in the world, Section 102, are taking applications to sit in their section.
So you bring the face-off to the right of Borodkin at the left circle. It's Anderson and Thornton. Once again, off the draw, it's skated free by Boyko. Pressured by Vasiliev. A giveaway in front, and Anderson nearly tucked it home. Slid off of his blade. Thornton takes a Vasiliev check. And the Wolves send it down. Enough for icing. So, once again, the Hattricks look fresh out of the locker room. They get the goal to tie it. And they have controlled the majority of this second period. Already at 30 shots on Borodkin. They'll redrop Thornton and Van Durken. LaBelle and Rocky on the back end. Face off right back to LaBelle. His wrister tipped, safe, rebound, swung at it, still free in the slot. And Kaufman skips it down the ice, and it's another icing. So no change for Watertown. And a dangerous opportunity for the Hattricks with Borodkin at the top of his crease and keeping this game tied. Seems like Gamzatov and Frolov haven't had the puck luck so far tonight. A couple of chances, puck has hopped their stick. This one, they score! Talk about puck luck, a deflection off a Watertown defenseman. Now they're gonna give it to Gamzatov against his former team, and Danbury steps back in front. The seesaw, back and forth we go. It was 2-0 Danbury, then 3-2 Watertown, and the Hattricks with 2 goals here in the second within the first 7 minutes, and a 4-3 lead. Robinson on the power play at 3:37. And they are still figuring out who they want to give the goal to. The Hattricks bench gave it to Gamzatov, who has a goal and an assist against Watertown coming in. If the goal is Gamzatov's, it would be his 9th of the year, which ties a team high with Van Durken. Here's Woolley's wrister, engulfed by Borodkin. It sets up an offensive zone draw for the Hattricks. Gamzatov now has 9 points in his last 7 games, 3 goals, 6 assists. Acquired from Watertown in the middle of October. He's been one of the Hattricks' most prolific goal scorers and point producers on that Russian line. It is his goal from Van Durken and LaBelle at 6:56. Right when you're talking about puck luck, as Robinson to the net, the whistle blows. And I believe they get a penalty on the Hattricks. They do, a hook. They call Robinson for hooking, negates the opportunity, and Watertown to its 3rd power play of the night. They are 1 for 2.
Fans, get ready for the Hattricks penalty kill. Brought to you by Dream Vacations.
So the Hattricks power play brought to you by Dream Vacations.
Danbury Hattricks penalty to number
Rasby at the line, barely kept it with Anderson pestering him. Lord, far wall, all the way through. Dabari, ring of the right circle, toe drag around Ratcliffe, throws it on goal, he scores! How did it find its way through? 19 seconds into the Robinson hook, and Watertown ties the game again.
Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 56 seconds. In the second period, Kansas Top has 9 from Van Durkin and LaBelle at 6:56.
Eight combined goals in 28 minutes of play. .53 combined shots, 34 for Danbury, which is good for the fans here. Free small cup of ice cream at Twister's Cafe, and a high-scoring game. Danbury back on the attack. Van Durken spinning. The Wolves clear the zone, and Rotke, pressured by Grasby, to the blade of Gamzatov. Chips it off the board. Chasing is Erdman, and it's an icing on Gamzatov and the Hattricks. So another power play goal. Each team with 2 in this game. Danbury from Lord at 7:52. And for Danbury, it's his 4th goal of the year, his 2nd on the power play, which ties him for the team lead with 3 other players. So the penalty kill struggles continue for Danbury. And both teams having a lot of success on special teams tonight. The puck rolls on Woolley out to center. Bedard at neutral ice for Harwell, left wing, chugs the leg, circles back. The low to high pass detected by Grasby, who storms the other way. Outlet pass, Lord skates into it all the way around. Ruppin! Where's the puck? They poke at it, it's behind the net. Lord thought it was in, had his hands in the air. The referee right there. And it remains a 4-4 game as we approach 10 minutes to go in the second period. Woolley for a streaking Robinson. Hattricks lost the handle. And into the zone, Danbury dropping it. Shot blocked in front, the stuff in try. It's swept out of the zone by the Hattricks and recoiled at center ice by Derscherl. McClendon out of the goal, reversing. Danbury intercepted. Harwell hops on it in the far corner. Angles for Pamelayan with 10 minutes the rating on the clock, second period. 55 shots in this game, 35 for the Hattricks. And 4 goals apiece. And one of the amazing things, 8 different goal scorers. Ratcliffe giving for Gonzalez, dancing through. Gonzalez, far corner, head up. Vasiliev to the back, Ratcliffe. High slot, rolling puck, finally settles it. He dances at the line, gives off Gonzalez. In front, yo! It tipped off his stick. Danbury got back. He needs a change. He gets it out of the zone. Hattricks right back in. Embry, right wing. All the way around the net, shielding the puck. Embry to the left point, Yao swings it in deep, a giveaway. Grasby far side, and the Wolves into the O-zone. Newman gives for Lord, shoots, block, rebound, score! The scoring barrage continues. Back-to-back goals from the Wolves and a 5-4 lead. It's target practice out there. 9 goals midway through the second. And Lord checks himself in the goal category. What a night for Lord. He's got a goal and 2 assists. Still plenty of time to go. Rotke's shot fought off, and it's skied through center. Corralling is LaBelle. Remember, this is Frankie McClendon's first start in nearly a month. Frolov for the trailer, Rocky. Centers, blocked. Watertown's clear successful as it skipped over the skate of Frolov.
Time to go 11 minutes to the second period.
So you've got 4 goals in this second period, 2 aside, and 5 goals in the first, 3 for Watertown and 2 for Danbury. Another fun one between these two teams as Woolley darts up the left wing. Looking, centers through Harwell. Robinson collects far side. Angles back. Bedard shot, score! A high riser. Under the bar. 10 goals in this game, and we are back to even. This is ridiculous. Get pucks to the net. It was angled back for Bedard. And a wrist shot beats Borodkin with traffic in front. My goodness. What a middle frame. What a game so far. If you like offense, you're in the right place. Both coaches are probably pulling their hair out on the bench. And the goaltenders won't like the way this affects their numbers. But the fans sure love it. 2-on-1. Robinson shoots, save, rebound, sprung right back to him, and then handcuffed him. The outlet, Thornton in transition, wins a puck battle with Pamela and then overskates. It's the first goal of the year for Bedard. He was picked up in that same trade with Monroe that gave the Hattricks Robinson. Bedard's second stint with the Hattricks, his second point with Danbury, and his first goal. All right, time to exhale. 5 goals in this period, 3 for the Hattricks, 2 for the Wolves. More than midway through, and it's a 5-5 game. We'll be right back on the Hattricks Digital Network.
Stay warm this winter with Mitchell Oil. Reliable heating oil delivery and expert service to keep your home comfortable. Call Mitchell Oil today for quality service you can trust. Treat yourself at Peach Wave of Bethel. Fresh frozen yogurt with endless topping combinations. Visit today and create your perfect dessert. Peach Wave, where the possibilities are sweet. Building something special? Kellogg Hardwood Lumber has the finest kiln-dried hardwood lumber for all your projects. From flooring to furniture, we have what you need. Visit Kellogg Hardwood Lumber today. From sports injuries to joint pain, Ortho Connecticut has you covered. Expert orthopedic care for every body. Call today to schedule your consultation. Ortho Connecticut, where movement matters. Looking for reliable waste management solutions? Oak Ridge provides efficient, eco-friendly waste and recycling services for businesses and homes. Call Oak Ridge today and simplify your waste disposal. Looking for the perfect place to work on your golf game? Head to Golf Ranch in Brookfield. With a covered driving range, lessons for all skill levels, and a fun 18-hole mini golf course, there's something for everyone. Get ready to tee off at Golf Ranch in Brookfield.
Back and forth we go, 5-5, Danbury and Watertown on a Friday night from inside the Danbury Ice Arena. Doug Latuca with you here on the Hattricks Digital Network. We thank you so much for tuning in. And a high-scoring affair is knotted up as Anderson flicks one over the crossbar. Mention he's second all-time in goals with 80. And he's just 5 points away from 100 in his FPHL career, that coming into tonight. Puck kept in by the Hattricks. Anderson springs it free. Vasiliev crashing the net, poked off his stick. Newman out for Grasby, and it's fluttered into the Hattrick zone. Wobbling puck, Lord and Gonzalez chasing, and Gonzalez wins the race and the puck. Yao off the boards for Ratcliffe in stride. Backhand sauce, Vasiliev cuts in. There's Gonzalez, shot stopped. It went off the skate of Gonzalez, popped in the air, and Borodkin gloves it.
is in the building tonight.
Fans, for 3 goals tonight for the Hattricks means a free short stack of pancakes. For all fans in attendance, 32 Newtown Road, IHOP in Danbury. Free pancakes for everyone.
Off the draw, LaBelle, left point. Fires it wide of the net. Springs off the end boards. Kaufman, the former hat-trick for Danbury, who lumberjacks it out to center. Bouncing puck. Van Durken shielding from Schmidt. Zigzags out of trouble. Rotke pressing in. Fumbled the puck at center ice. It's elevated. The Wolves making changes. And Van Durken sprints after it. LaBelle strong on his stick. Goes D to D for Rotke. Van Durken for Gamzatov, who one-hands it forward. A giveaway at center, and it's LaBelle with 5.5 remaining in the second period. Things seem to have calmed down a bit, as we've already seen 5 goals in the period. Here's Thornton, left wing, wrister glove save by McClendon. Hasn't really been tested too much other than the 5 goals that have beaten him. The majority of the Watertown shots have been from the outside. That probably McClendon's best save of the game. And important for McClendon to find his footing here. There's still 25 minutes of regulation time and a much needed and well-deserved night off for McCullum, who had started 5 consecutive games before tonight and had 13 starts in the team's last 15 games. Harwell was looking for a hooking call, doesn't get it. Woolley chops it up the boards, kept in at the right point, and then plops into the Watertown bench. Both of these teams exchanging blows. Face off at the near dot in front of the Watertown bench, and the Hattricks win it clean. All the way around, Robinson taps it out to center. It's flung back in to the Danbury zone. Hamalain with a head fake and rainbows it through center ice. It plops down. It's free at the right point. Bedard feathers for Harwell, far corner. Harwell pestered from behind, comes away with it, hands off Woolley at the blue line. Woolley shoots into the breadbasket of Borodkin. And our final timeout of the second period. It is 5-5 Hattricks and Wolves. The final 4:28 when we come back on the Hattricks Digital Network.
Hattricks fans, are you hungry? Caroluzzi's Markets has the best sub shop and the best selection of chef-prepared meals for easy dinners. Caroluzzi's is your one-stop supermarket for all your grocery needs and so much more. Craving something sweet? Crumble Cookies in Danbury has the freshest, warmest cookies around. With new flavors every week, there's always a reason to treat yourself. Visit Crumble today. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Hey Hattricks fans, for a comfortable stay with great amenities, the only choice is the La Quinta by Wyndham in Danbury. Ask for the Hattricks Friends and Family rate. You can't beat it. La Quinta. Get back to feeling your best with Hat City Physical Therapy. Personalized care for every body and every injury. Call today to start your recovery. Hat City Physical Therapy. Your health is our focus. Fairfield County Bank is the official bank of the Danbury Hattricks. It's where the Hattricks bank and the tellers wear the Danbury Hattricks top hat. Fairfield County Bank is the hometown bank of the Danbury Hattricks and are proud to support their hometown team.
10 combined goals, about 4.5 minutes to go in period 2. 62 combined shots, 40 for the Hattricks on Borodkin, who stopped 35. In between the break, our good friend Nick Mersing, one of the hard workers here at the Hattricks, caught a fish for the 7th consecutive game, one of our commercial break activities on the ice. He is becoming a rising star, does it again for the 7th straight game, and sends the fans home with a discount to the Candlewood Bait and Tackle Shop here in Connecticut. We weren't sure if Nick was going to be able to replace Ryan Gibb. He's done a nice job in that role as the fish catcher. Almost looks like SpongeBob fishing for jellyfish out there. It's the same type of net. Well, this is a tie game, 5-5, and plenty of time to go. Ratcliffe off the boards. Anderson's shot was ramped off of Borodkin and into the netting. Full change for the Hattricks. Van Durken, Gamzatov, Frolov, LaBelle, and Rotke. For Watertown, it's Erdman out there with Schmidt, Kaufman, Thornton. And Boyko. So Thornton steps in. Van Durken beats him on the draw. LaBelle left point. Shot flutters into the glove of Borodkin. Sets up another draw at the same circle. And Thornton is pointing to Kaufman to take it, who was kicked previously, leading to the Van Durken win. And this time Kaufman wins the faceoff. But the Hattricks take the puck, at least momentarily, before Schmidt comes away with it. Thornton's up ahead of the pack, could not get the puck to him, with Frolov lifting his stick. Frolov's stick snapped in half, he gets a new twig. Thornton ramps the puck into the Hattrick zone, where Rotke will reorganize. Gamzatov over the center ice logo, weaves in on left wing, bangs it for Van Durken, turning back, slips it for Woolley, lost the handle on a bouncing puck out towards the blue line, batted out of the air by Woolley, the lead pass for him was intercepted. You've got Schmidt and LaBelle behind the play, grabbing each other. Meanwhile, the puck in the Watertown zone, and it's Boyko. Uses the far boards, all the way in on McClendon. A couple of Wolves collided at center ice. There's Harwell on a break to the net. Harwell to the backhand, slid off his stick. Borodkin does not have a glove on his hand. The puck skied out to center. Thornton touches it along. Borodkin gets his blocker. Back and forth action. A point shot, deflected wide. Lord, right corner. Dangles around Pamelayan. Still controls, pass to the back, picked off. Pamelayan leads the break. Near side, Woolley to the net. He's stopped. Harwell touching it down low, gets to it first with the Hattricks and a change. Grasby camps out behind the net with 1:40 to go in the second period. 5-5. Tomasi avoids Anderson. Right wing shot, well wide. Scooped up by Ratcliffe. And the outlet for Vasiliev. Chugs the legs, gets there. Vasiliev centering pass. Hopped on him. Back in front for Ratcliffe, all the way through for Gonzalez. And once again, a trickling puck out to center. Both these teams have struggled to settle down the puck. There have been, I know we've seen 10 total goals, but we could have a bunch more if that puck would just settle. There's Gonzalez with a shot, tipped wide by Ratcliffe with a minute to go in the second. Ratcliffe comes away with it in the slot. Sauce pass, knocked down Anderson, wrist shot, tip safe, rebound safe, the follow-up, they score! Third time's a charm for Vasiliev, and the Hattricks take back the lead. He would not be denied. His second goal in the black and orange in his 10th game, but Vasiliev has points in 4 straight games. And he propels the Hattricks in front in a wild second period. The first shot was stopped, the second one, Borodkin somehow got the right pad on it. And with Borodkin on his backside, Vasiliev slides it in for a 6-5 lead. So it's gone Danbury 2 goals, Watertown 3 straight, the Hattricks with 2 answered, Watertown with 2 consecutive, and now the Hattricks with 2 straight for a 6-5 advantage. Hattricks ice the puck with 19.1. So they give Anderson an assist on the play. He is now 4 points away from 100. Late stages of the second, 1-goal game. Lord off the draw, wrister is held on to by McClendon. So it's Thornton and looks like Harwell for the draw. Gamzatov goes back to the bench. Harwell, Danbury's best face-off guy. He loses it. Point shot, wide of the net with 10 seconds. Puck popped in the air. One-timer stopped. Lord in the far side throws towards the middle. The outlet for Van Durken with 1 second, and that is it. 40 minutes in the books. 11 total goals. 6 for the Hattricks, 5 for the Wolves. And Danbury wins the second period, 4-2. At the end of 2 periods of play, the shots are 44-25 Danbury. They had 25 first period shots, 19 second period shots. And we've got some jawing back and forth between the two teams as they head to the locker rooms. And it's who you would expect. Embry involved with Schmidt. Now some were waiting for maybe a fight between those two. But Embry has played a smart game with the limited minutes that he's gotten in his debut. Wild period, wild game. And there's still 20 minutes in this one. Lots of fun so far, and it continues with the center ice shot presented by TK's American Cafe on White Street. 76 amazing wing flavors, including the Hattricks flavor, which is my favorite. And if he hits this center ice shot, everyone here goes home with 5 free wings from TK's. It all comes in that coupon book I mentioned, about a $50, $60 value that you get for free just by being in the building for a Hattricks game. Handed out at the end of every game. You can purchase tickets to tomorrow's game when Binghamton is in town. Right at DanburyHattricks.com. I want to also mention the Hattricks have scored 6 goals in this game. Whenever they surpass 3, which is the case tonight, it means every one of the fans in that coupon book walks away with a free short stack of pancakes from IHOP on Newtown Road. Delicious. So we're waiting for this shot to take place at center ice. We've got the Generales waiting, salivating at the opportunity of a chuck-a-puck, which will come right after this TK's shot. Gary and James, 2 of the best in the business, and I'm gonna give it a go. I've got 3 pucks up here. That center ice shot is right down the middle. My goodness, beauty. Beauty. Everyone comes away with 5 free wings from TK's American Cafe on White Street. All right, now it's the Todd Maserati Alfa Romeo of Danbury Chuck-a-Puck. I'm gonna let you guys know my numbers are 367 624 and 503. Now there's a new wrinkle to Chuck-a-Puck that's debuting tonight. Usually the garbage can goes at center ice, a little ode to the Danbury Trashers. Whoever gets it in will split the prize of $200. Sometimes you have one winner, sometimes you have five. But now, multiple prizes are available, but some are more difficult to sink than others. The more exclusive prizes, like the Xbox, the free suite to a game for tomorrow night against Binghamton, those are all in little top hats on top of the Barstool chairs.
All right, I'm going to bring over our Chuck-a-Puck specialist. Tell us what's where.
So we have Xbox right here.
You got the Xbox all the way on the left. You got the military jersey, middle left, $200 in the center.
And then a luxury suite.
You got the luxury suite in the middle right,
Only one winner per item.
and a TV on the right, I believe. That's what I heard Mr. Max Sorcher tell us. So I'm going to give it my best go.
Chuck your puck.
And here we go. Now, I am way up. You see the camera, I'm kind of to the top left. This is very difficult. I might hit the top. I tried this once before. Well, my arm just cracked. That's not good. I got to stretch up here. So I'm 0 for 1. This is almost impossible. This is not as easy as the Generales make it every time. But I am 0 for 2. Here's the lucky puck, 624. 624. I got to bounce it because I'm not at a good angle here, or I got to go right in. Here's the shot. It's on the way. Oh, just left. Just left of the trash can. And we are 0 for 3 in the Chuck-a-Puck. This might be the most pucks I've ever seen in Chuck-a-Puck for the Hattricks. Now, there are 5 targets to go after, and it's been promoted throughout the night. So they continue to rain down. I mean, the Wolves and the Hattricks have scored at will tonight. Maybe I could get an opportunity to score. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, 0 for 3, and I'm sure there's a bunch of winners. Some pretty cool prizes, though, when you think about it. A suite to tomorrow night's game against the Binghamton Black Bears. You've got an Xbox, a TV, a jersey, and $200. It looks like the Chuck-a-Puck Masters, James and Gary Generali, have at least one puck that has gone in. By the way, they're celebrating and hugging each other just off the camera at the bottom of the screen. But there's a big cleanup at center ice from the pucks.
TV, no winner.
No winner on the TV.
So fans, just so you know, to weigh the hats down, we did put in, these are real game pucks. There are pucks in there, but those are not Chuck-a-Pucks. All right, we're going to call the winners in the trash can.
Nobody for the suite. We have 5 winners.
5 winners in the trash can. There we go.
1220.
Wow.
234.
Looks like we got a winner from the 6th
1124.
the 6th birthday party up in the luxury suite here in Danbury. We got a winner there. We've got 5 winners total for the Chuck-a-Puck. And a brilliant turnout from the fans tonight, and they have been treated to quite a game. The Hattricks entered the second period down 3-2. They went on to score 2 unanswered goals to take a 4-3 lead. Watertown tied it at 4. Then they took the lead 5-4, and the Hattricks with the last 2 goals have a 6-5 lead. Just to summarize what's going on point-wise tonight, Noah Robinson has another 4-point game. That is his second has a hat trick. 1 goal, 3 assists. The identical line that he had on the 20th against Motor City. Harwell with a goal and 2 assists, and then Ratcliffe and LaBelle each with 2 helpers. The other goal scorers, Bedard, Vasiliev, Pamelayan, and Gamzatov. As for Watertown, Trevor Grasby has 4 points, 1 goal and 3 assists. 2 players with 3 points, Chase Dabari and Trevor Lord, each with a goal and 2 helpers. Carter Thornton has a 2 assist night. The other goals from Trevor Newman, Bryce DeSherrill with the goal. And all those numbers lead to a 6-5 game. And still 20 minutes to go. So, Chuckapucks are nearly cleaned up. We'll let them pretty up the ice. And then you've got the third period from Danbury in what has been one of the most exciting and highest scoring games of the year to this point. The Hattricks' highest goal total of the season is 9 against the Venom back on October 26th. They've allowed 7, which is the most in a game, and that came a week ago against Motor City in that 7-6 loss right here on home ice. So defense, not a priority tonight. 11 goals total, and it's time for us to step aside. It is 6-5 Hattricks, intermission. Third period coming up. On the other side, Hattricks and Watertown. We'll step aside right here on the Hattricks Digital Network.
Charter Oak Brewing Company is a Connecticut-based craft beers brewery featuring handcrafted and innovative beers such as pale ales, lagers, India pale ales, brown ales, sours, and several seasoned, more robust beers. Pick one up at the Rabbit Hole here at the Danbury Ice Arena. Live pain-free with Danbury Chiropractic and Wellness. From adjustments to holistic treatments, we're here to help you feel your best. Book your appointment today. Wellness is just a call away. Raise a glass to locally crafted spirits at Litchfield Distillery. Handcrafted small batch whiskey, gin, and more. Visit our distillery today and taste the difference. Litchfield Distillery, batch by batch. Keep your business safe with R&R Protective Services. Expert security solutions tailored to your needs. Call us today for reliable protection you can trust. R&R Protective Services, your safety, our priority. Nothing beats an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Refresh your day with the classic taste everyone loves. Coca-Cola Northeast, bringing smiles and refreshment to your community. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Need tickets for your next event? Tixter makes it simple to buy, sell, and manage tickets. Get your Hattricks tickets today at Tixter.com because every event starts with the right ticket. Need tools for your next project? Decker Tool Rental H.O. Penn has everything you need for DIY or professional jobs. Quality tools, expert advice. Rent with confidence at Decker Tool Rental. Cool off with a treat from Twister's Ice Cream Cafe. Delicious ice cream in every flavor imaginable. Stop by Twister's today and treat yourself to something sweet. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Craving wings and good times? Head to TK's American Cafe. With the best wings in town and a fun atmosphere, it's the perfect place to hang out. Visit TK's American Cafe and try the Hattricks wings today. Your car deserves the best. Crossroads Car Wash keeps your vehicle looking fresh and clean. Fast, affordable, and eco-friendly. Stop by today. Crossroads Car Wash, where a clean car is a happy car. Transform your yard with Yard Goats Landscaping. From lawn care to custom designs, we bring your outdoor vision to life. Call Yard Goats today and make your yard the envy of the neighborhood. Looking for a brighter smile? Stony Hill Dental Care offers expert dental services for the whole family. Schedule your appointment today. Stony Hill Dental Care, where your smile comes first. Get the best cuts of meat with Omaha Beef Company. Fresh, premium beef delivered right to your door. Taste the difference with Omaha Beef, where quality is always on the menu. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Need reliable stormwater solutions? Coltech Inc. provides innovative water management systems for residential and commercial properties. Coltech, solutions you can count on, quality you can trust. Need custom signs or graphics? Vision Designs brings your vision to life with quality printing and design services. Call Vision Designs today for all your custom printing needs. Need a plumber you can trust? Hope Plumbing offers fast, reliable service for all your plumbing needs. From repairs to installations, we've got you covered. Hope Plumbing, where your home is our priority. Hungry for a steak? Come to Texas Roadhouse for hand-cut steaks, fall-off-the-bone ribs, and more. Visit Texas Roadhouse today, where great food and great times come together. Drive in style with Todd Maserati, offering the latest Maserati models and top-quality service. Visit Todd Maserati today for the luxury car experience you've been waiting for. Raise a glass at Reverie Brewing Company, locally brewed craft beer in a variety of styles. Visit our tap room today and sip on something special. Reverie Brewing, where beer meets imagination. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Stay warm this winter with Mitchell Oil, reliable heating oil delivery and expert service to keep your home comfortable. Call Mitchell Oil today for quality service you can trust. Treat yourself at Peach Wave of Bethel, fresh frozen yogurt with endless topping combinations. Visit today and create your perfect dessert. Peach Wave, where the possibilities are sweet. Building something special, Kellogg Hardwood Lumber has the finest kiln-dried hardwood lumber for all your projects. From flooring to furniture, we have what you need. Visit Kellogg Hardwood Lumber today. From sports injuries to joint pain, Ortho Connecticut has you covered. Expert orthopedic care for every body. Call today to schedule your consultation. Ortho Connecticut, where movement matters. Looking for reliable waste management solutions? Oak Ridge provides efficient, eco-friendly waste and recycling services for businesses and homes. Call Oak Ridge today and simplify your waste disposal. Looking for the perfect place to work on your golf game? Head to Golf Ranch in Brookfield. With a covered driving range, lessons for all skill levels, and a fun 18-hole mini golf course, there's something for everyone. Get ready to tee off at Golf Ranch in Brookfield.
Hattricks fans, are you hungry? Caroluzzi's Markets has the best sub shop and the best selection of chef-prepared meals for easy dinners. Caroluzzi's is your one-stop supermarket for all your grocery needs and so much more.
Craving something sweet? Crumble Cookies in Danbury has the freshest, warmest cookies around. With new flavors every week, there's always a reason to treat yourself. Visit Crumble today. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena.
Hey Hattricks fans, for a comfortable stay with great amenities, the only choice is the La Quinta by Wyndham in Danbury. Ask for the Hattricks Friends and Family rate. You can't beat it. La Quinta.
Get back to feeling your best with Hat City Physical Therapy. Personalized care for every body and every injury. Call today to start your recovery. Hat City Physical Therapy. Your health is our focus. Fairfield County Bank is the official bank of the Danbury Hattricks. It's where the Hattricks bank and the tellers wear the Danbury Hattricks top hat. Fairfield County Bank is the hometown bank of the Danbury Hattricks and are proud to support their hometown team.
Moments away from the third period here inside the Danbury Ice Arena. Hattricks with 6 goals, 4 in the second, 2 in the first. The Wolves with 5, 3 in the first, 2 in the second. Shots are 44-25 in favor of the Hattricks, and in between periods, one of the goal scorers, Charlie Bedard, caught up with Lexi Berkey.
Hey fans, I'm here with number 2, Charlie Bedard. Betsy, you got your first goal in the season. How'd it feel, and tell us a little bit about it.
Felt great. Happy to contribute for the boys. Robo gave me a shot from the point and was able to put it away.
You guys have had a lot of offensive opportunities, and you've capitalized on a lot more of them. What do you credit that to?
Just gotta stick to the system, you know. Got a lot of good forwards, and we just gotta put the puck in the net more.
What needs to happen in this last period to close it out?
Just once again, stick to the systems and hopefully get a win here.
All right, thank you and good luck.
Appreciate it.
Thank you to Lexi and Charlie. Can the Hattricks finish this one off? Second place Watertown, 4th place Danbury, the 5th meeting of the year between these two teams out of 11. And a third period to cap things off. 3 of the first 4 went past regulation. Watertown has won all 4 of the meetings between the two teams this season. The Hattricks last year were 9-3-1 against the Wolves. This year, 0-1-3. Danbury trying to get off the schneid. It's lost 2 in a row. And Danbury, when leading after 2 periods of play, 8-0-3. Teams flip sides, and the third period is off and running. Hattricks start with Frolov, Van Durken, and Gamzatov. Gonzalez and Yao, the defensive pair. Yao in his season debut. Cross ice pass, Lord shoots, directs to the far side. Follow up, skitters through the crease, and is settled down by Gonzalez, and then played through center ice. Frolov skates into it in the near corner. Pressed down by Grasby. 30 seconds gone in this third period. We've had 11 goals and 11 different goal scorers, with Vasiliev notching the most recent one with 51 ticks to go in that second period from Anderson and Ratcliffe. LaBelle leading Gamzatov. Forward for Van Durken. He's turned back at neutral ice, then double teamed, spins out of it. Frolov fakes the shot, dipped the shoulder, lost it to Tomasi, and the lead for Lord, who's outnumbered 1-on-3. Tried a dipsy-do through Rotke. He was nullified, and LaBelle circles back with 1:15 erased, period 3. Harwell zigzags through center ice. On right wing, takes it wide, centers, Woolley stopped, and the rebound covered by Borodkin. Strong move from Harwell, powerful, shielding the puck, centered for Woolley, who for the second time tonight has had the puck in tight on Borodkin and has been turned away. The game started 2-0 Danbury, 2 goals in the first 5 minutes, then Watertown with 3 unanswered, led 3-2. The Hattricks step back in front, 4-3. Watertown said, I want the lead back. They made it 5-4, and now Danbury, with the game's last 2 goals, have retaken a 6-5 lead. Bouncing puck in the near corner. Dabari and Bedard fight for it. Spits free for Harwell. Up the far boards, Woolley tips it into the Watertown zone. De Blasio smeared along the end boards by Woolley. Free puck, Woolley angles off the boards. Tomasi steals it from him, but then gives it to Harwell, who sauces it into Wolves territory. Boyko, harassed by Anderson, emerges with the puck, flies it in. It's McClendon playing behind the net. 20 saves on 25 shots for Borodkin. 39 saves on 45 shots. Ratcliffe had his shot blocked. Puck trickles into the Danbury zone. Not enough for icing. And Yao goes D to Gonzalez. Up the boards. Swatted away, Lord at center. Poke check from Yao. But Lord, guarding the puck, takes it around the net. And he'll give off for Schmidt. Indirect pass, too far for Lord. A race for it and an icing. As Yao won the race. 3:07 into the third period. A one-goal game. Something the Hattricks are still trying to figure out in terms of closing the deal. They've lost 3 straight one-goal games. They're 3, 4, and 5 in such games this year. And a lot of that can be attributed to the fact that they have had minimal success in overtime. They are 1-5 in games past regulation and 0-3 against Watertown. Gonzalez skate to stick for Van Durken on left wing, around the net. Dips the shoulders, speeds out of the zone, and resets. He carries it all the way back into the Danbury zone, now parked behind the goal. Escapes the stick check of Thornton and leads the break for Frolov. Over the center ice logo. Hands off, Rotke back for Frolov. Touchdown goal, and Borodkin says no. In the far corner, Kaufman and Gamzatov converge. Puck wiggles free for Boyko and rolls to Kaufman at center. Gamzatov lifting a stick. Dabari. It's dropped for Harwell. Weaves through and couldn't get the shot off. Beautiful move from Harwell. LaBelle pinching. Left wall. Toe drag was stopped. Gets back on defense. Lifting the stick of Kaufman. Him and Harwell. Double teamed Kaufman. Take the puck. Harwell shoots. Glove save. Borodkin. And no crumbs. Face off at the near circle. Newman and Harwell. Watertown wins it. Tomasi corrals far boards. Bouncing puck. Swept back in by Woolley. But Tomasi dances out of trouble, and the pass was tipped into the Watertown bench. Faceoff comes back into the Watertown zone. 4 minutes and 49 seconds erased in this third period in a one-goal game. 11 goals through the first 2 periods. Nothing thus far, 5 minutes into the third. Puck is launched into the Wolves bench. And unfortunate for Watertown, just 5 seconds away from that media timeout. So that same group stays on, and the face-off at the right circle. Hattricks come away with it, but it is batted out to center ice. Danbury forced to reset. Puck skitters in on Borodkin. He steered to the side. Ratcliffe intercepts. Anderson, right corner. Dangles, centers, looking for Vasiliev. It was intercepted. Ratcliffe twirling on the near wall. Pocket picked by Newman. He left the puck behind. It's chopped up the boards by Erdman. And a race for it. It's taken away. Ratcliffe in the slot. Drag shoots, and it's tipped into the netting. for a whistle. 5:31 off the clock in the third period, and the Hattricks are clinging to a 1-goal lead. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Danbury Hattricks Hockey on the Hattricks Digital Network.
When legal matters arise, trust Chipman, Mizuko, and Emerson. Expert legal guidance for businesses and individuals. Your case matters. Let us help you with personalized professional service. Keep your car running smoothly with Dowler Garage. From maintenance to repairs, trust our experts to get the job done right. Visit Dowler Garage in New Preston today. Service you can depend on. When disaster strikes, Paul Davis is here to help. From fire and water damage to mold removal, we provide fast and reliable restoration services. Paul Davis, restoring your peace of mind. Need tickets? TicketSmarter makes it easy to find and buy tickets for concert, sports, and more. Visit TicketSmarter.com today and get the best seats in the house. Frustrated with your business's sluggish tech? Advanced Computer Technologies is here to help. From IT solutions to cybersecurity, we've got you covered. Call us today and keep your business tech on track towards the future.
We welcome you back inside the Danbury Ice Arena in a 1-goal game. It's been back and forth, and the Hattricks with the slight advantage early stages, third period. Yao at the line was knocked off the puck. Thornton, strong on his stick, willed it forward, but Van Durken took it away. It's floated in on goal, steered aside Borodkin. Schmidt wipes Gamzatov out of the play. And the Wolves control with 6 minutes gone by, third period. Hattricks doubling up the Wolves in shots 50-25. This is the 5th time the Hattricks are seeing Borodkin, and a huge hit by Yao at center ice, and Danbury is down. Yao, in his season debut, standing Badari up at neutral ice. No penalty called. But we've been waiting for some of this physicality and the Watertown-Danbury rivalry to come out a little bit more. We've seen some post-whistle stuff, especially early on, but once the goals started going in, it was just back and forth. Now, there was a scrummage right before the teams went to the locker room for the second intermission, but nothing has come of it. And if you had to assume, it would be Schmidt and Embry, but both players with limited ice time in a tight game here. Kaufman throws it cross ice. Lord, pestered by Rotke, through the crease. McClendon was off balance, but it went wide. Point shot stopped, and it springs out for Woolley, who chips up the far side. Woolley joining the play. Harwell was in stride. The pass for Woolley was taken away. Flung in by Robinson. Borodkin settles it down and leads Lord at the blue line. Angled off the boards, too far, and Woolley turns it to Anderson. Dangling through, hauled down LaBelle for Anderson, touchdown save, rebound, kicked out, and it's underneath Anderson, who draws a penalty. Anderson in the crease was prying for the puck. Borodkin was strong down low. Anderson hauled down, and Danbury's power play goes right back to work. It's been a successful night for the Hattricks. They get Erdman for cross-checking. And the Hattricks, a perfect 2 for 2 on the power play, get their third chance.
Fans, get ready for the Hattricks power play.
They can push the lead to 2. The Dream Vacations power play. The man advantage has been a dream so far tonight. LaBelle slips it for Robinson. Cross ice, it skitters through the blue paint. Grasby chops at it. Ratcliffe to the back, LaBelle. He'll walk the line, barely keeps. Robinson for Ratcliffe, detected, and Grasby fires it down.
Seconds in the third period. Berman for cross-checking at 7:14.
Robinson back for LaBelle. The lead for Vasiliev. Hattricks are in the zone. Only 30 seconds gone by on the power play. Robinson shoots, deflected, rebound, swung on goal off the side of the cage. Borodkin might have got a piece. And the Wolves send it down the ice with 12 minutes to play in the third, 1:10 remaining on the Erdman cross-checking penalty. We have had 5 special teams goals in this game, 2 power play strikes from both teams, and the Hattricks with a shorthanded goal. Here's Lord shorthanded to the net, backhander scores! Make it 6 goals coming via special teams, and Trevor Lord, one of the best goal scorers on Watertown, ties it up again. So each team with 2 power play goals, each team with a shorthanded goal. And Trevor Lord breaks the streak. We had gone 11 straight goals with a different scorer, but Lord with his second of the game. We mentioned no Blacksmith, no Heitzner, those 2 of the top goal scorers and point producers for Watertown both dealt. And Lord, which is not really a surprise, has picked up the load. Was already one of their top scorers, but still 30 seconds on the power play. Robinson in front, they score! The answer they needed. Frolov on the power play. 7-6. Well, we said they had some time on that power play, and they used it. They are 3 for 3 on the man advantage tonight. Right after they give up a shorty to Lord, they score on the power play for a 7-6 lead. Frolov with the goal, his 8th of the year. 2-on-1, Thornton across Tomasi's shot, misses the net. Thornton's pass to the back, picked off by Robinson. Over the red, over the blue. Looking, drops. Yao back for Robinson, just out of his reach. Tomasi kisses it off the glass. Thornton in stride. Left wing. Thornton centers. Grasby's denied! The rebound. McClendon is down, face first. Now in the corner. The helmet of Embry comes off. Thornton dropped his gloves as well. And here we go. Now Grasby had a chance in front. McClendon kept it out, then went down, might have got contacted up high. Thornton dropped his gloves after a collision in the far corner, so Embry decided to drop him as well. No punches thrown. And the attention shifts back to McClendon, who was a little bit wobbly. And the head athletic trainer, Adrian Dembeck, out on the ice. She's shaking her head. McClendon was a little wobbly heading back to the bench. Now the question is, can he finish this game? And I don't know if he can. I don't think they're going to allow him to finish the game. Contact to the head. And McClendon not happy about it, but he has to come out. And that means Connor McCullum will see action for the 6th consecutive game. And this is a crucial point in the contest. About midway through the third period, Hattricks have just retaken the lead. And right now it is just Isaac Embry who is penalized. That's it. The Hattricks goal comes 23 seconds after Lord tied it shorthanded. So the Lord goal at 8:21 from Newman, shorthanded. Vadim Frolov with the power play answer from Gamzatov and Pamelayan at 8:44. So it is 5-on-4 hockey with the Wolves on the power play. They get Embry for boarding at 9:21, which was the aftermath of that scoring chance in front. The play drifted to the far corner and Embry hit Thornton. That led to some post-whistle extracurriculars and sets the Wolves up on the power play. So Danbury is 3 for 3 on the man advantage tonight. Watertown is 2 for 3. Second best percentage in the league coming into tonight. They could tie the score right here. Centering pass, Newman to the net save. Rebound, and McCullum smothers. First action McCullum faces following the McClendon injury, and he does his job. Still 1:14 on the Embry penalty. We'll pick it right back up after this on the Hattricks Digital Network.
Craving that perfect thin crust pizza? Head to Van's Bar Style Pizza in Danbury. Enjoy delicious, crispy edge bar style pizza and have some fun in our arcade while you're here. Great food and entertainment for the whole family, only at Van's Bar Style Pizza in Danbury. Looking for your next ride? Orchard Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Hudson has you covered. With a wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, plus unbeatable deals, Orchard CDJR is your one-stop shop for all things automotive. Visit Orchard Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Hudson today, where great cars meet great service. Diversified Printing Solutions in Danbury is the Hattricks' official printing partner. You want it printed? Call Tina and let them get it inked up for you. DPS Printing Solutions. They can do it all. Locally owned, printed on paper from Connecticut trees. Upgrade your home with Buzz 8 Appliance, offering the latest in appliances with expert service and unbeatable prices. Visit us today or shop online. Buzz 8 Appliance, your local home solution.
Back inside the Danbury Ice Arena, a couple ticks over the midway point, third period. Shots are 55-29. Hattricks, they lead by 1, but the Wolves continue on the power play for 1:10 seconds. Isaac Embry in the box for boarding. At the break, Frankie McClendon, who was injured, went to the locker room. Lord's shot was deflected wide. McCullum is in the goal for Danbury. He made a save right before the break. Lord walks the line. Wrist shot, knocked down and cleared by LaBelle. We've had 4 power play goals in this game, 2 shorthanded strikes, 13 total goals. And here's Robinson shorthanded. Flings it on goal. It's gloved by Borodkin and played along for Lord. Grasby at center. Lost it to Anderson. 3-on-1. Anderson for Ratcliffe. Couldn't get the shot off. Second try. Tomasi lifted the stick. Wolves the other way. Grasby dropping for Lord. Back for Grasby. Tipped away by Yao into the netting. And just 2 seconds remain on the Wolves power play. 1-goal games. Danbury's kryptonite this year. 3, 4, and 5. 5 of those losses coming in overtime or a shootout. They've lost 3 straight 1-goal games. They have just 1 win through the first 9 Friday games, and they are winless in 5 Friday games. Can they hold on? That would be a big step forward, something that general manager Matt Voidy was looking for. He said, quote, "It's time to take the next step." Embry out of the box, shovels ahead. It's picked off by Erdman, but Danbury takes back possession. Van Durken at center ice, back for LaBelle. and he'll slingshot it in. Giveaway, Gamzatov for Van Durkin, backhander, score! The nifty mitts from Van Durkin, and a 2-goal Hattricks lead. The horn is getting a lot of work tonight. 8 goals for the Hattricks. And they are back on top by 2. So all 3 of the Russians from the top line have scored, as has Vasiliev. Danbury, 8 goals, 8 different goal scorers. And they're back to their biggest lead of the game at 2. Robinson through Woolley, collects behind the net. It's floated ahead for Tomasi. And Lord throws it in deep. McCullum rims it around the boards, knocked down, angles off the boards. Robinson in stride, helped out by Woolley. Gives off Harwell, back for Woolley, tipped on, and Borodkin keeps it out of the goal. Bedard, cross corner dump. Play offside as Anderson touched the puck. Face off just outside the Watertown zone. That goal, Van Durkin from Gamzatov at 11:50. Wolves need another player, so on hops Kaufman. 2-0 Danbury, 3-2 Watertown, 4-3 Danbury, 5-4 Wolves, 6-5 Hattricks. Then the game was tied at 6, and now it is 8-6. Hattricks with 7 minutes to play in the third period. Not out of the woods yet. Bedard with a wrister, tipped in on goal, and Borodkin snags it with the glove. The Hattricks nearly at 60 shots on Borodkin. McClendon forced out of this game earlier in this period. Contacted up high in the head and neck area, so McCullum has relieved him. The outlet pass was deflected by Anderson. Pamelayan holds the line. Ratcliffe all the way through. Vasiliev waiting, looks towards the middle. It is knocked down, and Kaufman ladles it off the boards. Rolling puck, Bedard chips it. It's clogged up far boards. And spits free for Ratcliffe. Centers Vasiliev, back for Van Durkin, he scores! Back-to-back goals for Van Durkin. The Hattricks with their largest lead of the game. It is 9-6. A couple of hats went flying a little premature. He has 2 goals tonight, at least to my records. We will check on that. They pick up the hats. Yeah, for Van Durkin, it's his 2nd goal of the game. The fans excited. And the Hattricks, with 3 unanswered goals here in the third period, have grown the lead to 3. Borodkin is out. In goes Aloy Bouchard. 60 shots on goal for the Hattricks. They have 9 goals, tying their season high set in late October. Frolov dances in, darts middle, drags, looks, centers Van Durken. Rooster save Bouchard. Hattricks clearly looking to set up Van Durken for his first professional hat trick. Bouncing puck in the far corner, outlet for Lord, who's had a solid night in his own right. 2 goals, couple assists, backhander, steered away. And Yao closing off Lord below the goal line. Newman shoves Gonzalez, bouncing puck. And the Wolves reorganize in their zone. The outlet pass to no one. And an icing on Watertown with just 5:08 to play in regulation. What a game so far. Danbury has taken control. They've scored 5 of the last 6 goals. And an offensive zone draw, 1 clean back for LaBelle. Wrist shot, blocked down. Harwell's turnaround bid, blocked as well. Harwell pounces on it, right corner. Dishes down low, Woolley. In front, deflected, save Bouchard. The horn indicates the last media timeout of the period. Just waiting to see what happens between the 2 teams. They've separated things. Wolves step out for the final media timeout of the day. 9-6 Danbury. Pouring it on with 5 of the last 6 goals. We'll be right back.
Craving breakfast all day? Come to IHOP for pancakes, omelets, and more. Any time of the day. Visit your local IHOP today, because breakfast is always a good idea. Kick back and relax with a cold beer from Housatonic River Brewing. Craft brews made locally with love. Visit our tap room today. Housatonic River Brewing, where great beer meets great company. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Ready for your dream getaway? Let Dream Vacations plan the perfect trip for you. From cruises to tropical resorts, we make travel easy. Call today and start packing for your dream vacation. Start your morning right with Grounds Donut House. Delicious donuts, fresh coffee, and local charm. Visit us today for a sweet start to your day. Grounds Donut House, where every bite is a delight. Products available at the Danbury Ice Arena. Need quality dental care? Aspen Dental makes it easy to get the smile you deserve. Affordable, reliable, and convenient. Call now to schedule your appointment at Aspen Dental, where we bring smile.
Right out of the break, we've got Isaac Embry and Justin Schmidt. This is what the fans have been waiting for. Didn't even wait for the puck drop. Right at center ice. Embry with a right, Schmidt with a couple of rights. This is a heavyweight battle. Schmidt with some rights. Embry untangles. He's waving on the crowd mid-fight. Takes a few punches to the face. Embry gets the left free. Schmidt with a couple of lefts. The refs step in. Embry's still going. They're fighting as the refs have them grabbed. They're still going over the top. The fans are booing. They want this to continue, and now that should conclude things. A heavyweight bout, the introduction that Embry was hoping to deliver tonight. And Schmidt always willing to drop the mitts. Both benches on their feet. Embry's waited a long time to introduce himself to the Danbury faithful. And he does it right there. He told me he was hanging around the rink all day, knew he would be making his debut tonight. He told me, hey, I don't mind taking a couple punches to the face. It doesn't bother me. I'm a guy who's gonna stay in there, and he took a couple of licks. He got a couple on Schmidt, as you see the replay. Now Schmidt is a veteran in this league, one of the well-known fighters, dropped the mitts with Daniel Amesbury multiple times. Embry and Amesbury good friends. And you see Embry was pumping up the crowd with his right hand as he had his left grabbed onto Schmidt. And there you see, as the refs had them halted for a moment, they were not done. And then it all collapses. It looked for a second like Schmidt had gotten the better of Embry there, but Embry took the punch, got right back up, and kept swinging. A lot of fans here are probably like, well, now that is Danbury Hattricks hockey. 9 goals on the scoreboard and a fight in the final 5 minutes. There you see AJ Galante just past the penalty box. Embry and Galante, good friends. And I was told by Embry that he'll be featured on the Talking Trash podcast with Amesbury and Galante next week. That should be fun. So we come back out of the break to that fight. The puck was never even dropped. That was before play had restarted. So by the looks of it, the Hattricks have a power play. So they got Schmidt and Embry both 5 minutes for fighting. And then they got Embry physical abuse of an official, which is a game misconduct, probably just the punching after the referees intervened. But there are 5 black jerseys, and now there's that 5th white jersey. So it is even 5-on-5, and those are the penalties. Harwell ahead for Robinson. Return for Harwell was blocked and skated out to center. Kaufman chugs the legs, flips it in, they chase after it. Kaufman centers, held on to by McCullum. Back on Saturday in Watertown, there were just 2 penalty minutes. 1 power play given to Watertown, that was it. Tonight, a much different story. Hattricks 3 for 3 on the power play. And they've got 9 goals in this game.
Danbury Hattricks penalty to number 54, Isaac Embry. He receives 5 minutes.
7 of the 15 goals in this game have come on the special teams. Centering pass, Vasiliev wrists it wide. Ratcliffe, as Anderson huddled over, heads to the bench. He heads right down the tunnel. Not a good sign for Anderson. But we play on. Bedard, feathers for Van Durken, slap shot, head high, rims all the way around. Collected. Grasby throws it towards the middle, deflects off of a shin pad, and Van Durken floats it in on Bouchard with 3.5 to go in the 3rd period. Hattricks with their largest lead of the game, 9-6. And one of the crazier ones of the year for the Hattricks. Offensive, the name of the game. Offense, the name of the game tonight. Here's Van Durken looking for the hat trick, zigzagging through. Puck was left underneath him, shoveled wide. Gamzatov return for Van Durken, knocked down behind the net. Tomasi gave it away all the way through Frolov to it first. He'll stop, start, dangles around, was knocked down in the process. Van Durken gives for Pamelayan, his wrister blocked. He gets back to it in the far corner. Hattricks dominating on this shift. They want the time to keep ticking. Right point, Bedard. Shoots, blocked. Springs out, a giveaway. Frolov for Pamelayan, forgives Atov, it pinballs around and stays out. Grasby off the glass, you've got Lord ahead of the pack. Lord, one-on-one, he fan on the shot. Lord at the end of the game, sneaking behind the Hattricks defense. And failed to get the shot on net. Woolley sprints left wing. Was knocked off the puck, but spins off a check. Centering try. Harwell wins the battle. Flips it down low, and it's out to center for Gonzalez. All the way across, Yao. Slapper gloved, and a whistle. So a strong start to the weekend for Danbury. They're on their way to their first win against Watertown this year. And to their first Friday night home win of the season, entered 0-4-1. Yao crashes to the net. Puck in the air, and oh boy, here we go. Yao went crashing into Bouchard. Gloves were dropped, a wrestling match now on the ice. Well, it looks like everyone's controlling themselves for the time being.
7 p.m. Get your tickets at DanburyHattricks.com.
So we will sort out the penalties. So Harwell being ushered off the ice. He hits the showers early. I believe that is Trevor Newman, number 15. Goes to the locker room. The refs try to sort some things out. Only a minute and a half to go. Danbury on their way to their 9th win of the season and their 4th on home ice. So it looks like they have made their decision. The only penalty registered so far is Jared Yao goalie interference. But we see Derscherl in the sin bin for Watertown. He gets roughing. So Yao and Derscherl at 18:31, Yao for goalie interference. Derscherl with the roughing. And it is 4-on-4 for potentially the conclusion of this game. Lord, centering pass was tipped wide. Grasby to it first along the far side boards. Final minute of play here in Danbury.
In the third period, 1 minute. Danbury Hattricks penalty to number 4, Jared Yao.
Vasiliev lugs it through center ice. He veers middle. Vasiliev. Puck poke checked off his stick, and he gets crunched along the boards. Lord comes away with it. Final 40. Takes it wide. Lord's shot fought off by McCullum. And the outlet for Vasiliev through his legs. Bouncing puck. Boyko had trouble with it, but finds Grasby at center. The handoff, Erdman, wrister, high off the end boards. Touch back, Lord, wrister, saved by McCullum. Final 15 seconds of the game. Pamelayan content to let the time tick off. The Hattricks get off the schneid. They snap the two-game skid, and they beat the Wolves for the first time this season, tying their season-high goal output with 9. A 3-goal win over the Wolves, 9-6, and a great way to start the weekend with Binghamton coming to town tomorrow. Well, that game had a little bit of everything. Of course, the goals, but you had the fights, you had the physical play. And that was a fun one, and we hope that you enjoyed it right here on the Hattricks Digital Network as Danbury celebrates. Hopefully Frankie McClendon is all right. He left the game after being contacted up high. Now it is the Litchfield Distillery barrel. Who will get it? Johnny Ruiz pointing, and it goes to Gleb Van Durken. Now there is a special treat post-game with the Hattricks following this Litchfield Distillery barrel. You've got the barrel down. The team knows what's coming. They're unloading the carpet. And a lovely surprise if this comes through. We'll get you the stats in the recap. We just want this to happen. It was supposed to happen. We are planning on it. The fans are still here. They're on their feet waiting for the surprise. Now let's see. We're waiting, we're celebrating a 9-6 win. Frolov is looking.
Please come down to center ice. Riley to center ice.
They're calling Riley Frolov to center ice. We're waiting for the big surprise. They've located Riley. They're calling her down to center ice. Well, we had a plan before the game, and now it will come through. We've got Riley to the ice. And the surprise we've been waiting for. Well, that was really tough to keep in throughout the whole night. Every time Frolov touched the puck, I was thinking, can he score a goal? Can the Hattricks win tonight? Knowing that the proposal was going to happen post-game regardless. Riley says yes. Congratulations to Vadim Frolov, who had himself quite a game as well. Frolov with a goal. The Hattricks 9-6 winners. They had 5 players with 3 or more points. Robinson leading the charge with a goal and 3 assists. Ratcliffe with 3 helpers. Harwell with a goal and 2 assists. Van Durken with 2 goals and 1 assist. What a night for the Hattricks. An offensive outpour. And it is capped off with a proposal and a yes. Special moment here in Danbury. After some waiting, it comes through. Well, that was great. That was really special. And good for Vadim. And we were chatting about that all the way back a couple months ago when we recorded that IHOP video. We were chatting about Riley and what might be the next play for them and how Vadim would go about the proposal, and that was lovely to cap off one of the best wins of the year for the Hattricks. So we will recap the scoring. We gave you some of the team stats for the Hattricks. Watertown had a couple of big point producers tonight. Lord and Grasby both with 4 points apiece. Lord with 2 goals, 2 assists. Grasby with a goal and 3 assists. You had Danbury, a 1 goal, 2 assist performance, and Newman with a goal and an assist. 2 points.
3 stars of tonight's game.
3 stars of the game. Will be announced.
From the Hattricks, assistant captain with 1 goal and 2 assists. Number 15.
They give Chase Harwell the 3rd star. Well deserved for Chase.
And tonight's 2nd star from the Hattricks with 1 goal and 3 assists. Number 71, Noah Robinson.
Noah Robinson with his 2nd 4-point game of the year. He's starting to cook with Danbury.
And tonight's 1st star from
And the 1st star for Danbury.
Number 77, Alexander Gemzatov.
They give Alexander Gemzatov the 1st star of the game against his former team. Danbury with a 9-6 win. Will walk you back through it. The Hattricks scored the first 2 goals of the game. Pamelayan on the power play from Harwell and Robinson at 3:40. Short-handed at 4:47, Harwell made it 2-0. LaBelle and Robinson made it 2-0. But then Watertown with 3 unanswered goals. Newman on the power play from Grasby and Lord at 5:53, followed by Derscherl at 13:07, Tomasi and Thornton with the assists, and then Grasby from Danbury and Thornton at 16:38, 3-2 Watertown. Danbury scored 2 straight. Robinson on the power play from Ratcliffe and Harwell at 3:37. Gemzatov adding another one from Van Durken and LaBelle at 6:56. That made it 4-3 Danbury, and we were not close to done yet. Danbury tied the game on the power play. Less than a minute later, Lord and Grasby helping out on that one. Then Lord getting on the board to make it 5-4 Watertown at 11:01 from Grasby and Danbury. Are you following? We're 9 goals in, it's 5-4 Watertown. But then the Hattricks with 2 goals of their own, a game of runs in Danbury's turn. Bedard is first of the season from Robinson and Woolley at 12:12. Vasiliev gets help from Anderson and Ratcliffe at 19:09. That was probably one of, if not the biggest goal of the contest couple later that we will talk about in the next couple moments are pretty big as well, but Vasiliev gave Danbury a 6-5 lead. Lord brought the momentum back to Watertown, made it 6-6 at 8:21, short-handed, deflating goal given up by the Hattricks from Newman, but Danbury still had time on the power play, so they go right back to the man advantage. They score 23 seconds later on the power play. Frolov from Gamzatov and Pamelayan to reinstall a 7-6 lead. Then it was 2 more goals from Danbury to cap off 3 unanswered and a 9-6 win. You had Gamzatov, well, this is actually Van Durken's goal. They will correct Van Durken from Gamzatov at 11:50. And then Van Durken again, who had back-to-back goals to close things off from Vasiliev and Ratcliffe. What a night. The shots end 64-33 Hattricks. Danbury perfect on the power play tonight, 3 for 3. And it all turns in to a 9-6 Hattricks win. They snapped the 2-game losing streak. They finally beat the Wolves, first time in 5 games. And the good news for everyone watching at home, we got another game tomorrow night, 7 o'clock puck drop. The first place Binghamton Black Bears are in town for another battle. What a night here in Danbury. Goals galore, proposal at the end. Thank you so much to everyone helping out behind the scenes in one of the biggest wins of the year for the Hattricks. I'm Doug Latuca saying have a great rest of your night, Hattricks fans. We'll talk again tomorrow, 7 o'clock puck drop. Hattricks and the first place Black Bears. Talk again tomorrow. Good night, everyone.